In that moment, what really hit me was that the way that women dress actually has nothing to do with sexual harassment. It's actually everything to do with being in a patriarchal society where men feel entitled to women and their bodies.
Being told you're aggressive.
You're too passionate.
You're too blunt.
You're too emotional.
Whereas like a man's been told that he's assertive or he knows what he wants.
Not be offensive, not hurt anybody's feelings.
You're too sensitive.
Read, but not too much. My mum used to say to me, you're intelligent and you should watch out. Men will find that offensive. So you'll have to learn to hide it.
This idea that girls needed to be perfect. I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not smart enough, or I'm not lovable enough.
You know your place. You look a certain way. You will never be treated with the same respect or acknowledged for the work that you do. Quite the same as a man. But that's okay because you're supposed to be happy with that.
If I didn't listen to my parents, my mum would actually get the blame for my behaviour. It was like, well, you didn't raise your daughter right. The ownership has always been on the female to sort of behave correctly.
It's very frustrating having to police my own behaviour. I get really angry about it and I feel sort of hopeless and helpless about it.
So you always feel like you're not deserving or worthy enough. You're constantly in a state of feeling guilty for wanting certain things for yourself and for not wanting to give other things to other people.
Being 18 and going out clubbing for the first time and having a guy just completely lean over us and harass us and be incredibly creepy. And he grabbed my friend's face and licked it. Like, none of us felt like staying out the night, but we were all too scared to leave because we thought he'd be waiting outside.
I feel unsafe as a woman when I'm walking home.
And especially late at night when I'm walking to my car.
I used to run and I feel like I can't do that at night because I need to be sure and aware. I need to always know where I am and who's around me.
I'm constantly turning my head. Is there someone walking behind me?
I just put on this facade that I'm a super strong woman, but I'm shit scared inside.
I think that I'm going to be the kind of person who would snap back with a witty one-liner, but usually I'm like a possum. Like in my head, I'm Spitfire, but in reality, I just shut down.
I was 19 years old. I had just served a group of men. For some reason, the coaster fell on the ground. So I had knelt down to retrieve the coaster and all I heard was, while you're down there, I can't explain how humiliated, how infuriated I was just being down there and knowing that I had to compose myself and be professional.
That anger is good and it can rub people the wrong way, but at least it's getting people talking about it.
It starts with conversation.
You know, little by little, things can happen.
Making my voice stronger, not to turn a blind eye.
The more voices you get, the more difference that you get, and allow that to be part of it and have empathy for those people, the stronger we'll all be.
It's just trying to be as loud as I possibly can.
You're beautiful and you're powerful and you're terrifying. And that's great. And you don't need to be any smaller or any easier to digest for anybody else.
I know the life that I don't want. I've seen how so many stories have played out where people have adopted the story that somebody else wants to write for them. And so for me, that's what gives me the fire to keep going.